it's Deepa here, and the moment has arrived to meet my final Famiversary mystery guest. Honestly, I never thought this day would come because back in the day, these two starred in one of the most popular series to ever grace the Family Channel airwaves. Their characters, quite famously, did not get along very well, but in real life, they're actually the best of friends. From Life with Derek, Michael Cedar, and Ashley Leggat. Welcome, guys, and happy Famiversary!
Happy Famiversary to you.
I'm fangirling. I'm like trying not to scream externally right now because I grew up watching your show, and it was one of my favorite things ever. So thank you for being here, and I feel like I'm in the presence of legitimate Family Channel royalty.
Oh.
Yes, take a bow.
We're honored. Thank you so much.
Yes, yes. And I want to go way back to the beginning because the show was so iconic on Family Channel. So do you remember what it was like being there on the first day of the show, being on set? Like, what were the emotions like? What were you thinking?
I was nervous.
A memory just came back to me. It was that we were shooting, we used a real school in season 1 that we were shooting in. I was at the craft table, and this janitor from the school, like in all blue, came up to me, and he was like just chirping about something, like, oh, there's lots of free food.
Oh.
And I was like, sure. But he was like making things a bit weird and awkward. And then later I was chatting with someone else. I was like, have you seen the janitor dude? He seems to be talking to everyone. They're like, that's our producer.
Oh my God.
He just happened to be wearing blue jeans and a blue jacket, and he picked up a broom and just pushed it by me. And then he had this bit on me the entire day that he told me he was the janitor when he was actually the producer of the show.
Wait, so was that the first time that you met the producer?
That producer, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The producer, but I hadn't met him before.
But I feel like if you were nervous up until that point, the offering of free food, you know, sometimes gets
That'll do it every time.
A little bit higher.
I remember when I first met you.
Yeah, I remember. What?
Well, okay, first of all, we didn't realize this, but we'd actually met each other and worked together, and I played his girlfriend in a show like 20 years prior.
What?
For like one episode.
For one
you
episode.
Didn't get that much.
No, I didn't. We were in France, and the TV came on, and we were like, are we
us?
both in this show together? So yeah, we didn't know that. That was like our first meeting. But I remember the Life with Derek first meeting because I was really nervous, and we had all gone out to Newfoundland to film, and I saw him, and we were just kind of like, hey.
Yeah.
Hey. And then 6 hours later, we were like running around playing Britney Spears, dancing together, and it was just like an immediate connection.
Yeah.
So was the first time that you found out the other person was cast, like the first day of shooting?
Well, I knew we were both going to be cast before they officially told us. They do chemistry reads where there was like 3 or 4 potential Dereks, 3 or 4 potential Caseys. And Casey was originally written as this deadpan sort of Dara-esque character. It was like, okay, Derek, good for you.
Yeah.
You're supposed to wear glasses. And Ashley was just not feeling that vibe, but kept getting called back doing something different. And so there was 3 girls all doing sort of a carbon copy of the same thing, and Ashley just came in with like way more energy and excitement, and I knew our energy together was the best. And I went to Ashley and I was like, hey, do you want to do the show together? And he was like, yeah, duh. I was like, okay, we'll do our best job we can do with everybody, but let's do our best stuff with each other. When we're not in that room, let's rehearse together. You and me, we'll just keep working it. And we had a plan, and we were like, it's gonna be us. And then it was.
Yay!
Yeah, the best part is instead of actually working on the scene when we were together, we were just like, so what did you do this weekend?
Yeah.
We just hung out, and then they're like, Mike and Ashley, you're up. And we're like, uh-oh, we didn't do anything, whoops. But it worked.
But that makes such a big difference because you guys were actually friends, and I know part of the entire show was like, you guys didn't like each other, but it's so nice hearing that you formed a friendship. So how long did it take to get to that point for you? Was it like instantaneous, like, yeah, we jive, or did it take a little bit of time to get there?
Instant.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like that you guys said it together. Jinx, one of you owes each other a soda.
Oh, we do that constantly.
Yeah, we do. That's our thing.
2 of the luckiest things with the show were, it's a really well-written show. Like, I didn't really watch a lot of it back then. I often don't watch a lot of things I'm in. And then as we were coming back for Life with Luca, went back to look and I was like, wait a second, this is funny.
So good.
It holds up. And so we had great scripts, and then a thing you can't buy or plan for and only hope for is you have 2 leads that have the chemistry that we do. And in retrospect, you're like, wow, we work together. Like, there's just an energy. I always say I've never had a better, safer, more fun scene partner than I have with Ashley. There's no fear of like, what if I try something and I seem like a tool because it wasn't funny? We always have each other's backs, and we're always just like trying things, playing. It doesn't matter how dumb you look with each other because we're always there for each other. It's the best.
Yeah, and that's a really good comfortability level to get with each other, especially when you're doing something that's funny.
Yeah.
And there are moments that you have to step it up just a little bit and see how the other person reacts.
And
so.
we like to do that. Like, we keep each other on our toes, because
Yeah.
he'll come in and do something wild, and I'm like, oh, you wanna play that game?
Yeah.
All right, let's see how crazy Casey can go.
And I love the fact that life with Luca became a thing. Did you ever in your wildest dreams think that was gonna happen? Or when Life with Derek was done, where you're like, okay, that chapter's closed, like this is not coming back?
I thought it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a bit of both, I guess. A bit of both, like, because there had been a few different iterations and ideas for how the show could be rebooted. And so by the third one, you're like, I feel like it's not gonna happen. Then the fourth one was like, oh, this is happening. Yeah.
Yeah, and I know, again, we talked about how close you guys are as friends. So I wanna get cute and I wanna get sappy, okay?
Love it.
Ashley, I want you to tell me your favorite thing about Michael. And Michael, I want you to tell me your favorite thing about Ashley. Picking one thing is kind of hard, so.
Okay, my favorite thing about Michael is that he always has my back in every way possible. He'll like lay himself down to make sure people around him are taken care of.
Oh.
And he's been that way like since day one. He's the most selfless actor and human. I love how he teaches me new things, because like he's been working forever. And so when I came to the show, I was way more fresh than he was, and he was super patient with me and helped me out, and just, he's truly like one of the best people I've ever met.
Oh, good luck. That's a hard act to follow.
I'm sorry. Say something nice.
Yeah.
I have to.
You have to.
Sadly. I mean, I think like there's a million things. One of the biggest, most amazing qualities about Ashley is she's truly so absolutely fearless. You can throw her in anything, and she loves to pretend that she's scared. And she's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, is there a plan? And I'm like, we'll be fine, it always works. And she's like, and then bam, it's time to go. And she's like, fearless. And I think it's the classic thing of like performers and actors that fire rises up in you, and she will just do anything. I remember one time we were standing on set, and it was either a dance episode or a cheerleading episode, because I actually was a dancer for so many years, grew up dancing, and was like this competition dancer, could do all these tricks and whatever. And because of that, sometimes they're like, so we're just gonna do a little dance thing.
Oh, yeah.
You got something? And it was like, well, what do you, and talks about doing a front aerial, I think, which is basically standing in place and flipping forward without jumping, just going. And she's like, I could probably do an aerial. I haven't done one in like 5 years, but I could try. And they're like, okay. I was like, is that safe? She's
Yeah.
like, I don't know, we'll see. And she sort of rocks back and forth and just in the middle of the set, and then, I was like, oh my God. And her face, her forehead was like this far from the ground, flipping over. I was like, that was so scary. And she's like, yeah, still got it. Yeah, we can do one of those if you want. And she's just always like ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, very impressive.
Since this is the 35th anniversary of Family Channel, yes. I want to find out from you guys what you think you will both be doing in 35 years. So what do you think Ashley's going to be doing? And Ashley, what do you think Michael will be doing in 35 years?
Oh, this is a good question.
Hard question.
I can't believe you're gonna be a great grandma.
Relax, relax.
I mean, do the math.
That's a little too far.
I can still play 20.
Well, duh. You're gonna be a great grandma, surrounded by your entire brood of, at this point, the trickle down, plus the siblings, their kids, about 48 of you.
Wow, that's a big number.
You will have a new, bigger cul-de-sac that you all live on, and the houses behind it. And then it's September, great weather, so you guys will be having like this giant barbecue street party thing that at this point has been like a 25-year tradition.
Honestly, that's dead on.
Yeah, do you agree with that?
1,000% that's what will be happening.
Okay, now what do you think about him?
Not to say I'm predictable or anything, but yeah, that's dead on. Mike's gonna be a little more exciting than mine.
Okay.
I have a feeling he'll be directing some major Oscar-winning movies.
Oh,
He's an
wow.
incredible director, writer, producer, actor, but I have a feeling he'll be winning some major awards
Wow.
for directing.
Good
Love that.
luck.
Yeah, can't wait.
Now I want to talk about the present.
Okay.
What are you both up to? Ashley, what's going on in your life? What are you up to right now?
Well, personally, I have 3 kids. I have a baby who is turning 1 next week, so they keep me very busy. And then I'm heading to Ottawa to film a movie for all of July.
Oh,
so
nice.
That'll keep me busy as well.
Oh, exciting times.
Yeah.
I'm directing lots of fashion commercial campaigns, do another one of those next week, and then I get to go off to Europe for a month.
Wow.
Which doesn't suck. Oh, and I've also been hanging out with this guy.
Wait, what? When did this happen? Prickles, how come you stopped hanging out with me and why are you with Michael?
Well, he's been hanging out with me in LA. He's actually a really good house guest.
Okay.
He's really tidy. He's not great on the furniture. He's left a few holes in a lot of upholstery, but yeah, we're pretty tight.
Okay, Prickles, I want to talk to you later, but right now we are going to get to some trivia so you guys can hopefully eat some cupcakes.
Trivia?
Who wants to answer the first question?
Mike.
Oh.
That was very quick. Okay, let's see here. Which of these 3 celebrities was not born in 1988? Steph Curry, Rihanna, or Lady Gaga?
Rihanna.
No.
Oh.
Guess again.
I have to guess again?
Guess again.
Lady Gaga.
You get a cupcake.
I still get a cupcake?
You still get a cupcake.
It doesn't feel
You deserve
No,
it.
he doesn't deserve it, but I get, yeah.
You get it. You get it.
chocolate.
Okay. Chocolate. You sound so sad. It's the cupcake. This
Well, I
is
want to win it. I'm a Capricorn. I want to like win it right.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask you a similar question just to see who has a little bit more knowledge between the 2 of you.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Which of these 3 celebrities was not born in 1988? Shia LaBeouf, Michael Cera, or Kevin Durant?
I know the answer.
You cannot answer the question.
Darn it.
Was not born in...
was not born.
Okay, who was the 3rd choice?
Kevin Durant.
Okay, well, I'm not sure about his birth date, but...
You have a clear. This is an unfair question because we grew up with one of these people.
Yeah? But maybe I
gonna-
wanted Ashley to get a cupcake easier than
I
you.
love you! I'm gonna go with Michael Cera, final answer.
No!
Ha! Tricked you.
Wait, is he younger?
Can
I have a second choice?
Yes.
Shia.
Yeah,
It was
there
Shia.
you go. You got it. You
Yes.
earned your cupcake.
Yay!
Congratulations.
I'm
Sucked in.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah. Thank you for taking part in Famiversary trivia, and now you can enjoy.
Thank you.
Hey,
This
thank
was
you.
so fun. Sorry, we're really into these
No,
cupcakes
do
right now.
it. Eat it. Wow, you went for it.
Oh God.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how good are they?
Oh, 11.
Oh, great.
Ooh.
That's what I wanted to
It's not
hear.
just chocolatey, but then it's creamy.
The best kind of cupcake. All right, well, thank you both so much for being here, and happy
you.
Famiversary to everyone watching at home.
Happy
Famiversary!